Hello YouTube, how you guys all doing? Hope everyone's doing well today on this fine Friday afternoon. Anyhow, I did get my cowl done. It is doubled layered. So there's one side of it all finished. And then flip it over. And there's how the other side turned out. And of course, you can change it so it's more like this. Depending on which colors you want where. So yeah, I did get it all done. It's all sewn together. The ends, are all tied off and such. I'm gonna give you my thoughts on the yarn. This is my first time ever using mandala yarn. I love the feel of it. It was easy to frog, but I do have one problem with it. I don't know if this is just, a bad one out of a bunch, or if this is a common thing for this yarn. But for the 344 yards for the cake, here in Ontario at Michael's, because it's the only place I can get this yarn, if I were to buy it outright, full price, it's like $14.99. Now, mind you, this cake, technically I got for free, due to I paid for it with an Amazon gift card I had won. So it was free to me, but honestly, I don't think I would ever buy this yarn offline again due to, like I said, the yardage, which is 344 yards. There was 2 tie-ins. I'm sitting there thinking, I know if you get like a Red Heart Super Saver, or if you get a Burnett Value, or if you get like the Loops and Thread, Super Value yarn or whatever it's called from Michael's, more yardage per skein and less money. Now, yeah, it's not as silky soft as this yarn. And I very rarely get a tie-in in those yarns. So I honestly think maybe Lion Brand needs to do a little bit more quality control when they're caking up their yarn. But other than that, the yarn was nice. Oh, and then when the tie-in, because the tie-in was from this pink to green, I don't know, it was in about this row here, so it was a couple rows down. There was a bit of a breakage in the yarn where it was only joined with half of the threads. So when I was using it, I had to make sure that when I ended the one section and I was starting the next part of the yarn, I brought the broken pieces together so that it, didn't all bunch up and make a total mess. And then I had to, when I was all done, trim a few little threads that were poking through and stuff. But yeah, I like the yarn. But like I said, I think the only way I would ever buy this yarn again is if I go actually physically into Michael's and I have a decent coupon and I can literally sit there and look at the yarn and see if I think there's any tie-ons. And then the second tie-on, which was from this blue to this pink, but in the color strip, it should have been blue to purple. So this pink was tied on backwards. That's another thing. I'm sitting there thinking the color direction wasn't even the same. So yeah, I think Lion Brand needs to work a little bit on quality control. But other than that, the yarn is beautiful and soft and squishy and stuff. Like, I liked it. And I had to rip it back. I think it was early on back here in the blue. I don't know, I guess I was getting sidetracked watching YouTube and I put the stitch in the wrong spot a couple times. So I had to rip back a little bit, which not a problem to do at all with this yarn. It's just the tie-ins kind of disappointed me a little, especially for what this cost in Canada, Ontario. And I don't know. I don't know if I would ever buy this yarn again. I know different YouTubers have talked about it many times. Any of my followers that watch this video, if you've used this yarn, I would love to know your feedback. If you've had a problem with the yarn like that, or, I just got that one bad one out of the batch, kind of thing. But anyway, so that's my FO. It's a cowl. I made it a little shorter than what the pattern called for, and that was because I wanted it snug with my neck. That way when my collar of my coat comes up, there's not a big gap kind of thing for the cold air to get through. That's if I was keeping it for myself, which I'm not. Originally the pattern came from a group on Facebook I participate in, and I will share that down in the comment section. But I'm killing a couple birds again with one stone with this item as well. So it's going to be entered into a Facebook group make along I participate in, and I will share the link for it if you want to come over and check it out. I'm also sharing it for another group where each month we do patterns we make with different yarn cakes. So it's going to go in that make along this month. And then another group I participate in, and the theme for this month is donations. So I'm going to, I think, use this for a donation this year for like a winter drive or something like that, because it's thick, it's warm. Whoever gets it, it's going to definitely help them out a lot. So, yeah, it's going to be a gift, well, kind of like a gift donation idea. I think, like I said, I think whoever gets it's going to really like it. It's, like I said, it's really soft. It's doing the half double crochet with it, even if I'm just holding the one layer. It's nice and squishy. I do like it. So, like I said, just that one downfall with the tie ends. But other than that, and the colors, I love the colors. They're very vibrant. Like, unfortunately, it's like a harsh change in colors. Well, here it's because that's where the tie-in is. But even when it changes the other colors, you can definitely tell where one color ends and the next color starts. But that's not a problem for me. I don't mind that. But there's my FO for the week. Everyone have a great weekend, and I will probably see you next week. Bye for now.